coming up this weekend, taking place on Sunday. And here to tell us more about the tradition and what you could expect to see and experience is the Director of Family Life Ministry at Zion, Kristen Nisler. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
I think your sweatshirt says it all. We cannot lose fact, the fact that the reason for the season, and that is the birth of Christ. So 65 years. This has been going on. When I read that, I was kind of blown away, and it's a simple reason why you've been able to do this for this long.
Well, we have some fantastic volunteers and a lot of great people who have been organizing the event and volunteering not just to be the cast and stand outside in the cold, but to help with costumes and make sure that we have everything that we need to make it a successful event.
Yeah, and somebody's got to bring the live animals. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yes.
Do you know how it started? I mean, 65 years ago, that's 1960, somewhere in there that this began.
It was a little bit before my time at Zion. But just a wonderful tradition that I was able to inherit, and now I'm helping to direct and make sure that the event can stay with us for hopefully another 65 years.
Exactly right. None of us will be around to see that, but hopefully the tradition continues. Let's talk about it. It's coming up on Sunday. It starts at 2 in the afternoon, and there's really a lot going on. Tell us what we're going to see, and there's some photographs that we can show you from previous years as well.
Yes. So outdoors in our parking lot on the south side of the church, we have some live animals that will be joining us. We have likely a donkey, a calf, some sheep, possibly a llama this year. We have a big wooden stable that we set up, and our high school youth group is helping to set that up this Wednesday. Okay. We have the cast of characters will be outside, so we have a Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus in a manger. We have shepherds and wise men and all of the main things that you would need for the Nativity. And then we also have outdoors a station for apple cider and a small fire pit so people can kind of warm themselves. This year we're doing something a little bit new. We are having Christmas caroling at the top of every hour for the first 10 or 15 minutes. So if people want to come and join us and sing Christmas carols, they are invited to do so. And then inside we have a display of kind of some of the history from the Nativity, some really, really old pictures.
From 65 years ago, maybe not all the way back to the beginning, but just a history of the events.
And some newspaper articles and some things for people to read. And then in our church basement, we are having a soup cook-off and a dessert bake-off. So we will have likely 20 different kinds of soup for people to come and taste and sample. It's all completely free. And then many different kinds of desserts also. So the dessert table is usually a popular option.
Now, the cynic would say, where do you find wise men? But you were able to find people to be wise men, right?
We do. We have a lot of different volunteers, and our classes volunteer. So we have our confirmation class will take an hour time slot, and our youth group will take an hour time slot. And so we have a lot of different groups that are participating in making sure that we don't have to stand too long out in the cold, because as I just saw, the weather's supposed to be a little chilly on Sunday.
Yeah, we've got some up and down coming up this week, but by the weekend we're going to be back down there again. What is your role as the Director of Family Life Ministry at Zion? What has been your role to get this all rolling?
As far as the Live Nativity?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 of us have been leading this, and I've been taking care of mostly the volunteers and making sure we have enough people to make soup and making sure we have people to be outside and that we have everything staffed. And then the other lady that's been helping me, she has been taking care of all the publicity, making sure people know about the event, helping with the historical display, and just really getting word out there. About
how many volunteers does it take to run this entire thing?
Oh,
I mean, you think of just the cast, but there, like you say, there's so many people, from building the set to arranging to get the animals there to the costumes and everything else. This is quite the undertaking.
With all of the students that we have participating as volunteers, I would say we probably have 100 volunteers making this one afternoon to be a big event where the community can come in and see the true meaning of Christmas as we kind of gear up for celebrating Christmas.
Okay, we're down to 30 seconds. You've got a flyer here. If people want more information, you're going to send them, I would assume, to the Zion Lutheran Church website, correct?
Yes, zionbismarck.org.
Okay, simple enough. And if you have any questions, you're also on Facebook. There's give us a little bit. You said you're real close to the public library in Bismarck. So I think, the address is one thing, but give them a location.
Right on Avenue C and 4th Street is where our church is, but more towards 5th Street is where the parking lot will be, where you can see the display.
Well, let's hope the weather holds out. At least, the cold is one thing. Let's hope it's not super windy and, blizzarding at that time. That's coming up this Sunday from 2 to 7. Kristen, thank you so much, and Merry Christmas to you. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having us. Merry Christmas.